Are we live? Let's see. Can anybody hear me? Pardon me. We've got game on screen. Can we hear audio? Let's see here. We're speaking to you. Hey, Kaz. Nice work on that sensor. Oh my god, I want one. It looks awesome. Alright, let's do some. How are the people of Good Neighbor going to feel about this? Pew pew! Nobody cares. Okay, makes sense. It's Good Neighbor. Holy cow, we got a lot of folks today. Let's see here. JFC spooked me. Race, hello. Yogi, how's it going? Choo Choo, how's it going? Canuck, Sinister, Rasperidon. Hello, folks. Samlets, how's it going? Mount Hunter, Thorn Pilgrim. Did I see Brambleberry up there a little ways? Yeah, Brambleberry. How's it going? Colin. Hello. Riker Shotokan. Farber Marine. Hello. How do I fix the population again in Sim Settlements 2? It depends on what you mean by the population being broken. Is it that you're getting too many settlers? Not enough settlers? Is it something in the UI? Carbon Kid, Frelso, hello guys. Okay, so you guys remember last week we were running into an issue where it seemed like my resources were not working correctly, and we couldn't get an assault going. Well, I believe that I snuck in a fix for the patch because it was just a visual bug. Turns out that if I had just tried to do the assault, it should have worked. So we're going to go test that theory. Because I moved the main quest forward. Yeah, we have the glowing sea quest now. But we were doing that because I thought that this quest, or I'm sorry, the mist quest we were trying to do was not going to work. This one, the capture disposal site. So today my theory is, because I've got the patch installed 352, that this should resolve it. We should be able to do this now. It was, in fact, we would have been able to do it without it. I believe it was a display bug that was making it so that it would show not enough resources if I tried to activate the assault from the desk. So hopeful, fingers crossed that this will work today. Oh, the population by bed. It's so one thing you would do is don't build any communications buildings in SS2. They're a municipal plot type. Just make sure if you build any municipal plots, set them to a specific type so you don't get communications. The second thing to do would be go into Workshop Framework in the settings. So you can go grab a Workshop Framework holotype. I don't know if I have one on this character. Let me check. If not, I can at least show you. Yeah, here we go. Workshop Framework controls. So you can pick this up at a chemistry workbench. Just go craft it. It costs 1 plastic, I think. You pop this thing open. You're going to go to options, and then, is it settlement options? And then here we go. And then you're going to turn on this cap settlers by bed count. So turn that on, and then that will make it so that you never get more settlers than you build beds. Or if you build recreational plots that don't have a multi-person type on them, they will count as 1 bed. Okay, so let's head south from here. It's fine, dog meat. We'll be okay. Oh, see some more new names popping up. Chat Reyna, Aesop, hello.
Why won't the Institute just leave us alone? What did we ever do to them?
We've been, so I spent a lot of today talking about Conqueror. And one of the things I was reminded of that we never brought back to SS2 was the personal guards. And I realized that that could be combined with the territory system. That feature will be really fun for doing assaults because then, like, for example, right here, I'm about to go over there. It'd be cool to just grab these guys and have a button to just be like, add to personal guards, add to personal guards, add to personal guards, and just go and just grab them and run off to go do this fight. So that's making me want to bring that feature back. All right, let's see. Getting closer here. Actually, don't need to. I'm going real slow because I'm like, I don't want to trip the enemies, but there probably aren't any enemies yet. But just in case. Because this is one of those places where we tend to spawn the enemies when you launch the assault. It's funny, when we first started building the system out and the enemy spawning thing, the assumption was always that people would be starting these assaults from their base, so you wouldn't see the spawning of the enemies. But now that we've added the binoculars and everything, it sometimes can feel pretty bad, pretty awkward and awful that the enemies just spawn right in front of you. But better than just getting a free assault. One of the things you can do if you want to eliminate that feel, actually I'll go do it for this place. I don't think there's enemies here yet. Oh, actually yes there are. Okay, there are supermutants there. So one of the things you can do to get a reverse fight is if you go to an empty space to take it over where there are no enemies, if you go there, mark the location, and then fire the flare while you're standing in there, it will try and spawn the enemies outside and have them come take it from you, as opposed to having them spawn right in front of you like they're probably going to do for me right now. Alright, let's see if this works. In theory it should, because I donated a bunch of ammo before I came here. Won't be a big assault force, maybe 6 or 7 people, but that's all we need. Okay, we got an autosave. That's a good sign. There we go. There's our return flare. In general, the return flare will come in roughly the direction of where your folks are waiting for you. And this little display bug, that is a, I don't know if I'll be able to fix that or not with where it shows them as hostile, but hopefully people will do this and recognize people as their own. Whole squad of freedom fighters. All right, we're gonna leave them there for. Oh, actually, you know what? Isn't this this is the spot where everyone's getting irradiated, right? Get over here, get away from there, guys. You're all gonna drop dead. Go, 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 go. Oh, I actually think because of this spot, I think we actually made all of your troops radiation immune, because it was so obnoxious sometimes where they would just stand there until they were out of health. So yeah, I think they have 1,000 rad resistance or something like that. Okay, let's get after these super mutants. As Yagi pointed out, super mutants pretty brutal sometimes, because they are damage sponges. Oh, here we go. Oh, you know what we can do with that? We can start out like this. Get us off to a real good start. Nice. Rad Roach on Psychojet. Nice. I don't think we took a single injury there. I guess opening up with a Fat Man launch. Good way to start. Good way to start a battle. Get some loot. Alright, we killed so many more than this. Where's all my loot? We didn't even discover it yet. We did all the fighting out here. Oh, actually, that's funny. There's still somebody left over there that didn't get picked up by the automated system. There's a bunch of them left over here. That's going to be funny if we get the cinematic camera to trigger. Because then likely our troops will just be wandering around fighting these guys. Did we get them all? Uh-oh. Stupid dog. What do you got for me? Blazing super sledge. Oh, that's pretty fun. Nice. Took him out just in time. Dragonite. I know you were past this point in this playthrough, but could you add stealth checks for the quest where you rescue Jake from Vault 75? You're given 2 stealth points, but get spotted anyway. Maybe in the future. I think like that quest is super complicated, so rejigging that not going to be high in the priority list right now. Goal right now is focus on bug fixing and trying to get the stuff that's in there all cleaned up. I still have a lot of chapter 2 to clean up with the HQ. We came up with some plans, but it's going to take a while to implement them, and now we're trying to give chapter 3 some love. So Vault 75 would be back in the early part of chapter 2. I don't know that that could be done though. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, we give you stealth boys, and then you still have those points where you get caught by the gunners, right? Where there's like the commander forces you into an encounter. Army Soldiers Freedom Fighters, are you able to tell me how they are handled under the hood regarding the player? I'm worried FCOM troops on at fire might be a conflict. Not sure about hold fire though. So that issue where the things start up red like that, I don't actually know what causes it. Otherwise, I'd have fixed it. So, but they are set to be in the player's faction, like when they're in that state where they're waiting for the player. But for some reason in VATS they show up as red. So I don't know what causes that. So my hope is that one day we will get some more debugging tools from Bethesda, as if they keep expanding the all their programs, but it hasn't happened so far. Because I'm sure it's one of those things I could figure out if I could see some of the under the hood data, what's going on there. Like, what is it that flags things as red in that screen, and what's is it just a faction? Is it some sort of combat state? I don't know what it actually causes it. Oh, 4 fusion cores. Love to see that. I feel like the pack of 4 fusion cores, where you start finding those after like level 50 everywhere, I feel like that must have been a mistake, right? Like, you go from finding almost none and you're always choked on fusion cores if you're doing a power armor playthrough, and then all of a sudden you have infinite. Feels very odd. You've been practicing your aim. You've seen a little better shot than I remember. I think, you do it every week for enough years, and it finally sticks. Harbor Marine, you know, as a broke gamer, you have to make a choice: save for a PC or an Xbox storage expansion card for GTA 6. I miss the days when we could just put games on a disc and load them up that way. But I guess they're too big for that anymore, huh? I've seen that's the case even for Switch now. I bought, what was it? I bought something for my kids. The Harry Potter game. Oh, I guess it's not Harry Potter. The Hogwarts game. The school wizarding. I don't know what it's called. And like I loaded it in and it told me it wasn't a real game cartridge. It's like a virtual cartridge or something. So I guess even those things, even cartridges can't hold all these giant games anymore. If you get close enough while they're still red and bats like that, they will take damage from the Tesla coiled power armor and then turn on you. Ah, that's annoying. That is annoying. Yeah, it's definitely been one of those ones we've had a bug tracking it basically since I started working on that system. And I've never been able to figure out what the cause of it is. It's one of those things that it might get resolved incidentally when I redo the soldier system to get away from ref types, which is what we're using now. And ref types is a very unstable platform, it turned out, but didn't know that until after we'd already launched. I mean, so they always called Freedom Fighters or a faction name fighters. So those ones are Freedom Fighters. Those are the ones you get that from Salvador. Those are like his people, and they get added to your military after you get to this point in the quest line. So there's like 10 or 12 of them, and then that's it. Like you'll never get those again. It's one of those things I think we probably talked about adding it as a recruitable soldier type. And then I think maybe it never happened because like doing the recruitable soldier types requires a lot of forethought. Like there's a lot of leveled list development and stuff. So I don't know if they ever got added that way. So I'm pretty sure you just get that handful and that's it. Connect, there's a story recently where a 150 gig game devs decided to actually optimize the game and got out of 25 gigs. Whoa. The Ruin Minds, when do we get Sim Settlements 2 as a paid Sim Settlements for those that want, need an achievement-friendly option, and the current Sim Settlements becomes the free light version? Probably never. It feels really creepy to me to do the achievement-friendly versions of mods. I don't like it. And I don't think it would ever pass Bethesda's QA. Like, Sim Settlements 2 is too complicated. Uh-oh. Controller died on me. Give me a second. Okay, so we need to head down to the hangar level. I don't hate achievements. I just feels scummy to sell the achievement-friendly version. I just feels I don't like it. I don't like it. Like I have no problem selling things. It just feels like you're going to have two different versions. That one is free and one is not. I mean, I guess it's a kind of way you could think about it, like it's a donation option. But I don't know. I don't like the feel of it. So I haven't engaged in it. And I guess it would be a pain to have to then manage so many different versions, right? To have to be like uploading all these different places, passing QA in all these different places. But something just feels wrong about it to have a free version out and a paid version that are identical.
Hey Chief, while you were out, Jake rarely left your side.
Unless circumstances dictate otherwise.
That doesn't really answer my questions.
If my responses were inadequate, perhaps in the future, your queries should be more specific.
Chief, just getting our new head of military caught up on HQ procedure.
It is a different structure than what I'm accustomed to. So, the orientation is appreciated.
Still haven't told me what you are accustomed to.
Are you always this suspicious?
It's part of the job description. Besides, it's nothing personal. He's just an unknown factor.
Interrogation was to be expected. and it helps present a clear picture as to the kinds of people I'll be working with. Considering security and military will have their overlaps, I consider this a useful opportunity to socialize with a colleague.
Did you need anything?
It would be wise to grow our military while I work on decoding the intel we recovered from the Gunner Overpass. I believe I now understand the process in which orders are assigned and processed within your HQ. So, perhaps we should get started.
For orders to be processed, you're gonna need way more people than we have right now. Unless you're planning on winning this war all by yourself.
If that were feasible, it would present a more efficient option. But you are correct. More officers will be required in the long run. Though, I have certain proposals in mind that shouldn't take much time or manpower to accomplish.
What do you think we should do?
I've submitted 2 proposals. One has to do with our standards of recruitment, and the other offers an alternate goal for assaults on enemy targets.
Well, tell me about the options.
Right now, we take control over any defensive
Turn dialogue subtitles on? Sure, I can do that while I'm mid-conversation, right?
We assault once it's been secured.
Oh, I wonder.
Which
Oh, there it
means
goes. I was
we're
like,
the
it
ones
kick it doesn't kick in
responsible for
midline, but it'll kick in the
standing
next
there.
line.
And if we can't spare the supplies to make use of it, it'll only set us
How's the
back.
volume balance right now, guys?
During war, there is value to foregoing direct takeover in favor of vassalization. The residents would remain self-governing, but agree to supply us in exchange for protection. In the future, we would be able to carry out other types of assaults that you may find useful to your strategy.
What exactly are we looking for?
Once our number of outposts begins to grow, and we require more people to staff them, it's going to be more difficult for you to personally see to recruitment.
Frankly, it's already a waste of your time. Delegation should be a priority.
There is benefit to recruiting yourself, of course, as you are able to handpick who fights for you. For filling out the ranks, however, it's best to leave that in the hands of your outposts. The proposal I submitted is a basic standardization of equipment and training that rookies will be given upon recruitment. Eventually, we'll be able to recruit specialized troops as well.
All right, you guys want the game a little bit louder? I can do that. That I can do. It's my voice that I can't make any louder than it is. All right, I'm gonna crank it up just a smidge. I don't want to go too crazy.
Sounds good.
Review the proposals and approve them when you're able. They will allow us to proceed.
I'm going back to work. Looks like you two have everything handled.
Yes, your insight has been invaluable. Thank you, Aiden.
You're welcome.
Okay. I can hear characters talking, but you can't make that out again. You're yelling. Oh, that's funny. Usually when I'm streaming, oh yeah, I can see my mic is. What is going on today? My mic is peaking. Usually you guys tell me, "Can you make yourself louder?" And I'm like, "No, I cannot. I'm maxed out." Hold on, let's try turning myself down a little bit. Maybe I am actually. Yeah, look at that. It's peaking still. Hold on, I'm gonna crank it down way lower. All right, I'm gonna go so I'm only in yell. So this is my normal talking, and I've turned it down negative 6 dB. It's the exact same position I always have my mic. Does this sound like I'm yelling still? Angry Mike. How does this sound? Do I need to turn it down further? I guess I should keep talking and you guys tell me if this is good. Because -6 is where we usually like our voices. Like when we normalize audio for in-game, we do -6 dB. So I just set myself to that. And it does look like, yeah, I wonder what happened. I wonder if something like maybe I messed with the cable just right on my microphone and it fixed itself. Okay. Call sign Henshin. Is Salvador supposed to have a robotic cadence in the way he talks? He is. Yeah, he talks that way very intentionally. Like the I don't know how to talk like the Silver Shroud. I'd have to go listen to some of it. I don't think I could do it off the hip.
Turn is timely.
Or off the cuff. From the hip, off the cuff. Mixing metaphors. Okay, what did I just get? I think I have to research vassalization. Okay. Which I'm going to need to increase our military staff.
I will never understand people's constant need for small talk.
Thanks, Sal. We can tell. All right, and then I think we end up getting this marker right here. This one's. I'm just gonna leave it. Just gonna leave it. No idea. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do is, while we're waiting, I'm gonna load this up into CK to show you guys how that marker is set up, so you guys can tell me if I'm crazy or not. Why is this happening? And it's only that one. The rest of them I think are fine. Let's see. Hold on. SS2 C3. What's it called? C3, not the hangar dungeon. Where is the hangar? HQ hangar. Yeah, technically I think it's in the chapter 2 ESM. So we load it there. I'm loading some other computer. Okay, let's go to back into there and we'll do what are those called? There we go, standardized loadouts. Okay, we need organic and organic materials. Yeah, we should have enough there. I wonder why those ones I don't have those set up. It gave me a warning about it not being supporting the task list. I wonder why I don't have those set up like that. There shouldn't be anything wrong with them. I wonder if it's just a case of I forgot to put the chapter 3 ones in the right form list or something. All right, I'm trying to find this that spot where the marker is. Okay, yeah, here it is. All right, so I'm going to. All right, I'm going to stream. I'm going to switch my computer for a second to show you guys something. Okay, you can see all these blue men? Look, there's the one laying on this bed, there's the one laying on this sleeping bag, and then this guy. And like they're all like correct, they're laid out the same way. Yet for whatever reason, I'll go back in game. This one, this dude, instead of laying down, he curls up in a ball in the wrong spot. I don't know why. Hey, we unlocked the armory. My guess would be it's going to turn out to be something like we have a custom marker there that looks the same, and it just has the blue man for it. The animation doesn't match up with it. It's going to turn out to be something like that. But it's one of those ones. Every time I reported it, I used to report it to the level designers as a bug, and they would be like, "It looks fine to me." Juju, it's a feature. Bug feature. What's the difference? Alright, hold on a second. I've lost my controller. There we go. Okay, now we gotta find Teresa and speak to her.
See? He ain't so scary up close. Well, okay. Maybe he's a tad scary up close, but it ain't like he's gonna hurt you or nothing.
I didn't think he was going to hurt me.
Feel bad, big guy. Take it as a compliment. See? He ain't so scary up close.
Hey there.
Hey, Chief.
I didn't
got a bone to
think
pick
he
with
was
you.
going to hurt
And Sal,
me.
too.
It's nothing bad. She just means there's some stuff with the outpost that we wanted to talk to you about.
I said what I meant.
They did bring up some valid concerns. It would be in the best interest of our military to hear them out. If you're ready, I think you should hear what Teresa and Lupe have to say.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I've made some headway in decrypting the intelligence we've gathered, but we can speak of it later. In the meantime, there are some immediate concerns to address.
So, this outpost you and Sal set up. Did either of you actually think about the people that are going to be posted there?
Of course. After all, soldier combat readiness is of the utmost priority.
Wrong. The utmost priority is making sure you even have soldiers there to begin with. And if you want people to join up without the chief having to bring them in, you're gonna have to make the place livable first. Or at least inhabitable.
Okay. What needs to change?
It's really not that complicated. If you want recruits to roll in on their own, you need to make sure that they'd have their own bunks. and that there's someone around to sign them on. An ASAM plot will take care of the second one for you, but the first, you're gonna have to keep an eye on yourself. I mean, honestly, soldiers ain't that picky. They can get most of the stuff they need from nearby settlements when on leave. But having a place to sleep on base, that's essential.
You've already approved standardized equipment and training. This should help pave the way for setting up recruitment centers in our outposts.
Makes sense.
Okay, we've got our recruitment center, armory.
Well, anyway, that brings us to the second thing. Hey kid, you're up.
Oh, right. Well, you already know outposts are all military and whatnot. Civilian things would just get in
Nice
the way.
little dance, Lupe.
But they'll still need supplies and, you know, power and stuff. The good news is that we're kinda used to managing logistics by now. So, if there are any settlements
Good
with
old
surplus
follow-up
near
for
an
Jank.
outpost, they'll sure enough to keep it running.
Is there any other way to handle this?
Maybe? I mean, you can just supply them directly, like any other settlement. And when you're, taking stuff over, then maybe we can salvage from those places to keep everything running. I can figure out how that'd work and get back to you. That girl you met? Charlotte? I don't really know where she's getting all the supplies, but she did offer to get our outposts anything they need to keep running. So, if there's too much pressure on us, and we have the caps, maybe talk to her about it?
Thanks. I always appreciate good advice.
I'm glad that helps. It is a little different from how we usually do things, but we'll make sure to stay on top of it.
As I previously said, these are all important things to address. I admit, I've rarely had access to such long-term infrastructure or supply networks.
Yeah, well, you're playing for our team now. That means you got people who can handle the behind-the-scenes stuff. I told you you'd like working for us.
You have told me that. Yes.
Let's just hug this out and get it over with.
I do have one last matter to address. It's important that you understand the various roles our troops will fulfill while assigned at an outpost. There are 4 major roles, and assignment is largely automatic. However, you can speak to the soldiers to reassign them. You have the final say in who performs what duty. The most active role will be that of the warriors, who will accompany you to any assault. However, there is also guards, patrols, and support. Do you wish me to explain them in greater depth?
I think I got everything.
Managing all these tasks will contribute to the effectiveness of our troops in warfare. It's time to discuss what I've managed to glean from the intelligence we recovered from the gunner outpost on the overpass. It appears they've set Vault 95 as their communication hub for coordinating the stingrays. Assaulting it won't be easy, and we'll need to ensure we have enough able soldiers. It would be prudent to attend to any outstanding needs our outposts might have before proceeding. However, the call is yours.
What exactly do I have to do?
I would recommend setting up a recruitment center, as well as ensuring any new conscripts will have a bunk waiting for them. Beyond that, this is a good time to familiarize yourself with the supply demands and role assignments to make sure we're well equipped and ready for an assault.
Any more info on the target?
Vault 95 offers more fortifications and defensive advantages to the previous strongholds we've hit. We'll need an assault team to take the entrance and hold it against reinforcements. Once we're inside, we'll take point to clear the remaining opposition. Our objective is to recover more intel and cripple gunner communications.
You know, I kind of missed you getting all serious and stuff about battle. It almost makes me want to join in.
That wouldn't be an efficient use of your skills or time.
Your loss.
It's my top priority.
I'm glad to see you're taking our people into account. I know there's a war on, but we'll be better off if we don't lose sight of all the folks making these battles winnable, you know?
Yeah. Everyone's working really, really hard. We should take care of them as best we can. There's really a lot to do. I thought it might be a good idea to make some notes for you. Maybe it'll help keep track of everything.
Regardless of your next steps, we'll await your command to attack Vault 95 when you deem us ready.
Yeah?
Okay. All right, and this is where we get our first tutorial holotape, where we can opt to do those or skip them. I am going to do them because I want to make sure that everything's working, and I believe I have in my notes already that there's some of these little bits that are real painful to do. Like to rank up a soldier is a big pain in the, like a specific one. With the personal guard system, it would be pretty easy, but the way we have it in this, it'd be really difficult to do. That's another benefit. If I bring back the personal guards, it'll make that little micro quest real easy to do. All right, so let's go check out this holotape. You guys are saying vassalization doesn't work as advertised. That's not good. Can somebody give me, Yagi, you said that? Can you give me some details? I think we've talked about this before and I just don't recall. So apologies for making you repeat it. But we're finally caught up to that point where I can start doing some tests myself, see if I can figure it out. Oh, skip preparing. Get back up to the letter P. Okay, we have all sorts of tutorials we can do here. We'll just go ahead and do the first one. Okay. I should have asked Ruined when he did the icon for this to put little like Warcraft orc horns on Vault Boy's helmet. Really will end the reference. Build a supply storage locker. Okay. So for this, hey, what else do we have? Because there's another quest we've got going on here. Okay, let's turn this off. That's right. We can still check in with Gremlin. Okay, capture Vault 95. We're not going to do that right now. Okay. All right. Let's go check in with Gremlin. We'll complete her quest. And I believe that will also unlock high tech, and we need to go there anyway because that's a good place to go build the storage lockers. Perfect. My issue with vessels is that the in-game text says they will provide war supplies to the network, but they never do. Gotcha. All right, let me put that down on my list. Not providing war supplies. Yeah, I think we have it set up like the way it's set up in the back end is something like there's a conversion rate of the type of resources they normally control. They normally create would basically generate a similar number of war supplies. I don't remember how it's set up. It's like, you know, agriculture leads to chems or something like that. I don't remember exactly what the formula we have is. How much did Sim Settlements 2 cost? Since I've never seen it on its own show, it looks like official 4 just hit. It cost nothing. It was all talented volunteers. We just, with the trailer stuff, we were very fortunate to, there's a guy named Pontus Johansson, and he used to just love making trailers for games, just as practice, probably to pad out his portfolio. He now does it for a living. He had done trailers for a couple of different people, and we asked him if he'd be up for doing one for us. He loved working with us, and so much so that like we do pay him and hire him to do all of our KGC trailers. But yeah, he did all those trailers, and he's a professional game capture artist. Like he's worked for Avalanche Studios.
Hey, how's it going?
He's worked for 3 different studios now. I can't remember who he's working for now, but yeah, a very talented guy.
I need you to bring me.
So cost nothing to make because everyone worked for free. It's just a whole lot of love in these. But that's also what makes them take years to produce because everybody's just doing this on the side from their main career. That's one of the reasons I started KGC. I was like, I'm tired of these taking so long. I want to build big epic mods in a few months, not in a few years.
Sure, I can do that.
So now mods cost a lot to make. Like Watchtower costs a lot to make. Like the thing we're working on in Skyrim costs a lot to make. Oh wait, I might have the confusion course for you immediately.
Ready to cave and tell me the course?
There you go.
Here you go.
Oh yes, come to mama. Here's your caps. I'm gonna go work on this, but if I come up with anything good, you're the first person I'll tell.
10 fusion cores for 1,000 caps. I don't know if that's a good deal or not, but I'll take the caps. Okay, let's see here. We need to build some storage lockers. Let's do that. Okay, good. We got 17 beds here. We could actually just plop down a few more if we want. it's funny that some settlements came full circle. Anybody who followed some of my early...
You came here to do and get the hell out of here.
Okay, thanks, lady.
Stay out of my stuff.
Some of my early videos I made about some settlements. One, I was talking about how I was trying to eliminate the bunkhouses. I don't know if you guys having something like some settlements, the way I used to build, and I know a lot of people did this, is you go and build like one of, where are they at? Where's the prefabs? You build one of these, and you slap as many beds in there or sleeping bags as you can. Boom, settlement done. And now we're back full circle, and it's worth doing again for your outposts. Just put a bunch of sleeping bags down and call it a day. Boom, you got extra soldiers. Alright, we're going to lay some guys down up here. They can... It's actually probably a better spot for those supply shelves I need, but... There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and actually do the quest we came to do. Locker bank, here we go, is what we want. Okay, where can we do this without blocking all the pathing? I guess we can put it on top of this shelf. That works. Donate some ammo. Sure, we can do that. Remember when picking a building plan was picking up the plot and putting it down to get the one you wanted? Yeah. Yeah, and then we had to add a tool for that. We had the T-square to make it rotate.
I'm Pete. Some folks call me the butcher because I'm good at chopping up food and because of this song on the radio.
Yeah, we know. We met Pete. Thanks, though. Appreciate you. All right, let's donate some ammo. There we go. 38 rounds. Done. We might as well donate some more. We're going to need a lot more than this. Although I think I am going to go set up an arrangement with Charlotte. In fact, I think I had done one, and then I changed. I was messing around with my, what do you call it? I switched to component and then back to category, and then I got a warning that was like, all of your agreements have been stopped, which makes sense because it would be very hard to convert those over correctly. And then you could end up with some really janky numbers in the back end. All right, priority shipments can be purchased with caps from the settlement supply. Or from your personal inventory to send scrap and supplies immediately to a settlement storage. In addition to some characters meet offering these, NLTC is what it's talking about, and you can purchase these. Okay, this is a poorly written thing. In addition, and then I have the word and as well. In addition to some characters meet offering these, and you can purchase these by asking set a level 2 higher caravan supply also. Okay, I'm going to just fix that typo because that is me failing to proofread. Priority shipments, 2 of 2. Just get rid of the word and. There we go. Done. Small bug, but need to be fixed. Okay. I don't know if we have level 2 caravan services here. It's possible. I saw some upgrades happening as we walked into town. But, yeah, we have caravan services. Okay, let's find... Yeah, this looks like level 2. All right. Well, we can check. View details. Level 2. Let's find the... Who's working here. Oh, Patty won't have... So Patty won't have the dialogue for this. So the named characters, unfortunately, don't have the dialogue for this. All of the generic... Well, actually, hold on a second. So yeah, the generic settlers will... Because it's easy for us to hijack their menus.
Hi there. Good to see you again.
But we did not know about this feature when we were having all the voice actors record, so we don't have lines for them. And the hijacking their dialogue tree would break any of their quest involvements. So we'll just untrack this. And we will just head to a... We can still do it from another settlement. It doesn't have to be a... Shouldn't have to be this outpost. So let's go try doing it at Sanctuary. I'm glad I don't have the Enclave creation quest anymore since they used to cause glitch with that one glowing sea quest in SS2. The Enclave creation, like the one that has the Hellfire armor, or is there a different one? Smiles Tech, I've been working on a big KSP mod. Oh, cool. And I find sometimes that I get confused at what all I've implemented or cut or put on hold or whatnot. If you run into this one playing your own mods, I guess, too. Oh, yeah, for sure. There's so much stuff in here. And it got worse once I expanded the team. It's like sometimes people have put in stuff and I'm like, oh, we got that? Cool. So, yeah, there's definitely a lot of that. There's a lot of stuff also where I'll start to develop a system and realize it's going to take way longer than I expected. So then I'll, like, just start putting in to-do notes. And it'll be like, you know, maybe I'll put in a hook like okay, later this function's going to do this cool thing, and I'll just put to do, and the function gets called, but it doesn't actually do anything. So then I feel in the background, I'm like, oh, didn't I do that? And then I go look in the code, like, oh, no, I just put a stub in there. So yeah, it's pretty common on these big giant systems. I mean, it's a good reminder to share your workload, right? To like find other people to share with so you can delegate some systems. Obviously, when you're still trying to build up a reputation, you have no choice but to work by yourself. But I will say, like, having done all these different systems and stuff, one thing that I did that I'm very glad I did was focused on the core mechanics first and got those rock solid, and that's plots and city plans, because that's what most people come and stay for. And then all this extra stuff is a little janky. Some of it is not fun and needs to be cleaned up, like the HQ and the soldier mechanics, but people came for the plots and stayed for them, and the rest of this stuff they forgive me. Whereas if if your core mechanic isn't fleshed out and is too messy to use, then people are going to bounce off your thing. All right, let's see if we can find this person, or if it's another named person. I wouldn't be shocked if I have it as a named person as well. Okay, they're close by. Cool. The Echoes of the Past one that made it so hard dealing with Enclave, and also has infinite spawning ghouls. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. Oh, yeah, I made it Marcy. The figures. Okay, well, thanks, Marcy. I should draft you in the military. Put you on the front lines. Let's see how friendly we are then. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and turn this off. All right, we got to find I either have to assign somebody else, or I have to go to a settlement that has a generic settler working there. Oh, Starlight Drive with 50 people. Holy cow. Let's see. Let's look at chat. We're waiting. AV Tempestaria. Hey, I wanted to start a playthrough with this mod, but I was planning to use Silent Protagonist mod. Will it mess anything up quest-wise? Yeah, I mean, I would assume you would need a patch for SS2 for that. And one of the problems with patches for SS2 is most people don't keep up with how often we patch. I mean, maybe now, because I used to patch every 2 weeks and like people would fall off. But now I'm only patching like once a month, so it might be, you might find an up-to-date Silent Protagonist patch for SS2. But otherwise, what would happen when you're playing with Silent Protagonist is it just wouldn't know about our quests if it's not up to date, and so you would your player would speak during the SS2 quests that didn't have a patch. Is there any chance you and the Annex of Commonwealth mod dev figure out how to make it work with the Chapter 3 systems? He and I used to talk a lot. I haven't heard from him much lately. I don't know where he's at with his project, so I don't know that, it tends to be a lot of mod authors will incorporate the features of mods they like. I know he loves SS2, but I don't know that he ever got to chapters 2 and 3, so it's likely he just never messed with the mechanics. So, and even if he did, I could see him bouncing off of them because, we're talking about how there's a lot of bugs in them and They're not. They need a lot of work still. So I could see that being something he would, if he was gonna do, he'd want to wait until I was done tinkering and getting the feature where I actually want it long term. Especially since he's still, well, unless I don't know, is he still updating it regularly? Like I said, I haven't talked to him in a while. Okay, we're trying to find a caravan, which I usually put my caravans up front. Alright, here it is. All the Brahmin have disappeared. Let's see here. Let's find our occupant. What I probably need to do is go to a city plan settlement where I wouldn't have handpicked all the oh, they're probably upstairs. All of the settlers, because at my primary settlements I tend to just send a bunch of named people. Hey, here we go. Okay, so when you talk to a generic settler,
Let's trade some things.
Go ahead.
oh, is it not going to work? Oh, is this? No, this is level 3. I should have the option. Is this broken?
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
It is not working. Why is that? I don't know. We're going to refresh the plot. Could be that they didn't get their keyword correctly. This will be another one of those things where once I switch over the military system to not use ref types, instead use factions and aliases, which are just other technical systems I can use. I could probably make this more reliable too.
Just looking to trade a little.
Of course.
No, that's still not working. Okay, hold on. We're gonna stop, and this is something we're gonna stop and bug fix. So hold on, I've got to switch computers here for a second. There we go. All right, and now we're gonna check in the CK here to find out what is she supposed to have. Oh, hold on. I gotta chat real quick before I go back into the CK. Drummer Boy, will future upcoming bugs address some Xbox glitches as pending the 100 gig update from Bethesda? I don't know if this was mentioned before. Yeah, right now, one of the problems on Xbox for SS2 is folks can't really update it. Or they can probably update it, but they can't download. Actually, I don't know if you could even update it. Anybody who already had SS2 on Xbox, if you try and update with the patch I put out last week, are you able to? I wouldn't be shocked if you couldn't, because they changed it on Xbox, and I don't know why they did this, other than maybe to save bandwidth, because it probably costs them a lot to serve all the mods. Would be they made it so that now when you download a mod on Xbox, it has to have the same amount of space as the mod is large to unpack. So it has to like expand, and so you effectively need double the mod space of the last mod you were going to download for it to work, which is crazy because it's going to be so awkward for users. I don't know why they did this. Again, might be a bandwidth saving thing, but it's still just bad user experience. So, but if they give the 100 gig Xbox update, my plan will be to try and give a version of extended to folks, which isn't just bug fixes; it's actually more content. But right now, there's a cap; you can only do up to 2 gigabytes. So I will have to pare down a version of extended that's sub 2 gigabytes. Like we already had the problem. I can't update extended for Bethesda.net users on PC anymore. It just won't let me update it. It says the mod's too big. CK won't upload it. It's actually something I've asked Bethesda about. Like, what do we do about mods we already uploaded previously? We can't update them anymore. That's kind of a problem, and I haven't gotten an answer yet. Except one of the few issues we know so far with the newish CC content, unfortunately, Echoes of the Past takes place at the Atlantic offices in the Glowing Sea, same place as an SS2 and PC Quest. Oh, is it one of the new ones that's part of the what do you call it? The Anniversary Edition, where they put 3 or 4 new quests in? I haven't even tried to deal with those because SS2 is still built against 169, so it's going to be that way for forever probably, because I don't see any reason to patch against the modern version of the game, because then I would just cut out all the people that have decided they want, like, what I'm built against the last version GOG had, so that makes sure we can work with GOG players and anybody who's on newer versions. Farbermarine, I know this is a stretch, but will Sim Settlements 2 have a ghoul patch where if you have the ghoul location creation, some of the characters react to being ghoul or become one? No, probably not. Like, until we finish all of the bug fixing and the content that we have on our list, like, I don't see us doing a lot of mod crossover stuff. If we do any mod crossover stuff, it'll be more like compatibility patches. I don't see us getting the voice actors back to do the crossover. Just because by the time I'm done with all the other stuff I'm working on, we're just going to be so far removed from this. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Let's see here. Daniel Moore, hello. How's it going? Let's see. Whoa, my chat just jumped again. Young Sage, are there plans for a non-questline version one day? I love the questline, but it didn't fit on a Raider or BOS purist character. Yeah, that's what I've always said. I will do that when I'm done. Like, when I'm like, all right, now this thing's in maintenance mode now. Like, let's go ahead and get a questline free version of mechanics, because that'll be nice for people who, especially for Xbox players, because so far we have no idea. You know, we talk about the Xbox thing, about the 100 gig update. If you read Bethesda's posts about it, it says the series players are getting it. So it might be that regular Xbox players, people are still on an Xbox One, bupkis. So if that's the case, well, you know, they're kind of boned. They'll never be able to play SS2 again unless I make a story-free version. So, which that's not cool. Jordan Boy, I did update. If you have to search it and then update it. Love Bethesda. Okay. That's good that it lets it update. GOG is 163. What version am I built against? Hold on a second. Maybe I said the wrong version. Let me see. Steam. I'm on what is the version that the downgrader does? I'm on that. I have been building against that version. Whatever the version that the downgrader patch does. Like, it's the pre-next gen version, which is, I thought, the version that they put on GOG. That's what I tried to build SS2 against. So hopefully I've been building against the right one. Let's see. I believe updates do not work currently on Xbox ATM. I haven't seen any of the mods upload an update, so either it ain't working or modders ain't waiting for this to stop breaking stuff. It could be that. Daniel Moore, not getting any sound. Is that the case for everybody? Can you guys not hear me anymore? Or are you just talking about the game sound? Because, yeah, the game sound makes sense. I have it paused right now because I am about to do a bug fix, but wanted to catch up on pings on chat. Same for King Gat. What do you think will happen first? You adding everything you wanted to SS2 or Fallout 5? Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I mean, I think eventually I would guess Fallout 5. Like, SS2 will just... It's kind of like if you go ask Ice Cream Assassin about when he'll be done with Legacy of the Dragonborn, he'll probably be like, probably never, right? It's just like... It's just a fun... It's my hobby now, right? Like, I have KGC to do work level game dev, and some days I just need to, like, work on something without coordination. Like, SS2 used to be a team project, but now it's mostly me. Like, occasionally I'll ask somebody to help me work on something, but like, since we're not actively developing content for it, it's just my toy. I just fiddle with it. I can mess with options. I can fix bugs, so it's a nice little hobby project for me to keep tinkering with. I will, when I start adding more content, I'll have to reassemble a team of some sort to kind of add things to it. But we are not there yet. So right now, this has been a nice, relaxing hobby thing for me. Okay, cool. So you're just talking about you can't hear the game sound. King of feature creep. Yeah, I will not deny that. I do like to feature creep. I also like to feature creep on our KGC stuff, to the dismay of my team, because I like to approve all the ideas, even if we don't have time for them. Okay, so I am trying to find the settler dialogue that controls the caravan. So I am in the CK right now. I'm not going to bore you guys with this. Well, I guess it's just as boring to watch the Caravaneer, so I might as well bring you over here. Hold on just a second. Let me clean up my screen a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to try, so you guys are going to come look at the dev machine, and we are going to try and find the correct quest. So I don't remember which one it is. I believe it's under NPC Manager. Let's try that. So I think I call these NPC. Yeah, so it's probably under one of these. So let's try under RPG Manager. And we will check our scenes. Okay, not there. We will try Assignment Manager. Not there. I guess I'll try all the NPC ones before we go on to the next thing. Okay, not there. I don't remember where I put this dialogue. We're going to find it, and then we'll check the conditions, and we'll see why this settler is failing. Let's see here. Is it on main? I don't think I would put it on main. That seems like a weird place to put it. No. Okay. Resource manager? That seems like a weird place too. Settlement manager feels right. Is that the winner? Nope. No scene there. Mission manager? Okay, here it is. Under mission manager. Okay. So this is what this house business. This is a player line. Oh, and I put a reminder for myself. Reminder, full conditions are on the group grading tab. Thank you, past me, for remembering that. Okay, so here are the requirements. It has to be between 8 a.m. and 11 p.m. So let's check in game. Let's see. Help. Game hour 3. It is currently 1300 in game, so we're good. So we're greater than 8, less than 21. Let's see. Is the workshop player owned? So for that, let me see here. I'm going to move my coffee so I don't have an incident while I'm typing. All right, we're going to click on this settler. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing now, but we're going to go get linked ref, workshop, item keyword. That will tell us the ID number of the workshop, and then I can snag that with PRID. PRID is a command that simulates you clicking with your mouse to select something. I don't know what it stands for, but I assume it means something. All right, then we're going to go get value workshop player owned. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. You have to do it. Some of the things in the console you can do by name, and then some of them you have to look up the ID for it. And this is one of those, which is really stupid because clearly you can search by the name in the console. So then why can't you just use it in the command? I don't know. All right, value is 1 for workshop player owned. This is great. So it's looking for greater than or equal to 1. Should attack the player 0 clearly, because otherwise they'd be fighting me. Get in faction. Voices companions faction is 0. Okay, this is not a companion. We're good there. All right, this is the one I'm expecting to fail. Do they have the caravan services keyword? So let's check that. Has keyword. Oh, I got to click on the settler again. Has keyword. So keywords you can do by the editor ID, which is nice. Plot type sub class municipal caravan. Is it services? Caravan services. Yes, they have the keyword. Okay. Get is ID player. So you can see these are all targeting the target. So it's who I'm speaking to. The current speaker is me, the player, and that is true. The location has, oh, this might be it. So, okay, I'll have to show you guys something in the CK in a second here. The location may not have this keyword. I actually don't know if I can check. Let's see. Get, or let's see. Can I run? Is there a location as keyword console command? There might be. There is. Okay, cool. Loc type workshop. Okay, yeah, that's it. So the current, all right, let's bring it back in game. So here's what the issue is. This is not a bug in SS2. This is a bug in Fallout 4, and I'll show you it in a second. So as you can see right here, location as keyword is 0 for the settler. So here's why. So I'll have to show you specifically in the CK, but the reason is because I'm built over at the edge of the settlement. So this area right here, so the whole game world is made up of blocks that are called cells, and they are 4,000. Oh my God, the hiccups. Every stream I get them. They are 4,096 units by 4,096 unit squares. And if you want a reference point for that, a plot or like a single tile that you build with. So like if we go into here and we go to floors, one of these right here, these are, what are these? These are 256 units by 256 units. So if you imagine, enough of these, I don't know what the math is on that, 4096 divided by 256, that many of these stacked in a row in 2 directions to make a big box, and you've got yourself the size of a cell. Well, the cells for locations have certain data applied to them, and settlements, all the cells that make up a settlement, are supposed to be tagged with that location, and if they don't, it breaks a lot of things, not just in SS2, but in the base workshop system. And there are a couple of settlements where rather than going aggressively and over tagging the location cells, Bethesda went underboard on it. And so there are sections of certain settlements where the area that is inside the settlement doesn't count as being in the settlement. So this, we're right on the border. So even though the settler here right now is inside the border of the settlement, there, whatever cell makes this up, we can't really see the cell data from in-game. I can only show you that in the CK. That mess doesn't count. So if I move this over to the middle of the settlement, which I'm going to do right now, we'll deal with the consequences of that in a minute. It's going to make my wires a disaster, but we'll move this over here. Really gum up our streets and make our city less good, but that's okay. This is for science. All right, we'll place this here. And then we will have to move our settler over. So we'll go ahead and... I've got them selected already, so I can go move to player. And then I'm going to run EVP, which is evaluate package, and that makes them go back to what they were supposed to be doing. Okay, so now in theory, they should have the location keyword correctly. So if we go location as keyword, and there it is. See, because now the cell that they're standing in technically is again part of the settlement. So now we should... Let's see if we get it.
So, how's business?
So how's business? There it is. And then we can go to provision.
Which caravans come through here?
And we can also do the fast travel option. So you also have access to, you can travel between settlements with caravan services. So it's good for survival players. So now we can do the priority shipments. And we will just go ahead and buy... yeah, we'll buy some. So you can see our caps right now, 158,000. That's not our caps. That is the caps of the settlement or of the network. So we'll just buy a bunch of ammunition. Buy some armor. We'll buy some chems, and we will buy some weapon parts. All right, accept. So it costs 68,000, but not of my caps. It's of the settlement's caps. There we go. Now, because I purchased them here, they, yeah, see, there you go. There we go. We got a 1,700 ammo, 500 armor, 500 chems, 500 weapons, and change. So now, those may only available in this. I don't know. I guess they should be available in my outpost. Let's go check. So one of the things we did was we changed the rules for the outposts so that they didn't need to have infrastructure. The goal was like just make it so people can just build beds and whatever military stuff they want, so they can feel like an outpost and not just like another settlement. The sharing should be automatic. We shouldn't actually need a caravan service, but let's go make sure that's the case. But on that thing I just showed you guys where the dialogue wasn't working in that corner, the other settlement that's really known for that same problem is Sunshine. Sunshine Tidings has really terrible keyword tagging on their locations. So, and sometimes it's not even that the keyword's lacking, it's that the whole cell is just not associated with the location record for the settlement. So there are some mods that have fixed that out there. I don't have the name of one offhand, but I know there are some that go through and expand that to make sure that the settlements work a little better.
Great, being allowed to move here and all, but not as nice as I thought it would be.
Think you'll ever do a modded SS2 run again? Probably. It's going to be, again, after I finish this bug fix run. So this,
okay?
but this bug fix run is, it may end up being that I started another one immediately after. It's just, it's such a, it's such a complicated system. Like the chances of me fixing all the bugs in one pass seem so slim. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I would like to. I had a lot of fun doing the Conqueror playthrough where I let you guys suggest mods and I just kind of just slowly built this monstrosity. It was a lot of fun. Even though, you know, we eventually blew up the save file. It's still worth it. Like, that's too fun. Okay, we were going to check and see, do we have the supplies here? Are they linked up? Yep, there we go. You can see our ammo and everything. Oh, actually, we should give it a second to wind up. Hold on a second. Let's go. I can see my HUD got a little screwy there. It started to show on the supply usage. It's not showing stuff correctly. Hold on, let's try. I remember what hotkey. I guess we'll check in mod config. I set up a hotkey to mess with the HUD. Which one did I use? Yeah, it was K. Okay. It's not working. Why is my HUD not working? Let's see here. I can't tell if it's because my mouse doesn't have focus on the computer or on this monitor. It could be that. Hold on. Just a second. Alright, let's see here. No, that doesn't seem to be it. Definitely clicked in the screen. Hotkeys. Alright, we're going to set this one to L. Sure. There it goes. Okay. So to rotate through that, turn that off and on. It's still not updated, but at least it's showing the correct thing now. It was showing the HQ stuff.
Wish I had the caps to hire someone like you full-time around here.
If you do another modded run, I vote for Mind Games and Seasons Change. What is Seasons Change? Mind Games, I might do a full playthrough when that comes out proper, but I know he's only got the prologue out so far. But I really like that. It's really, really good. And it's one of those quest lines where he's tapping into a thing that every time I play the base game quest, I complain about, like, why did Bethesda not embrace this? The whole thing with Nick being infected with Kellogg's memory. I think that's such a cool idea. So I really want to see what he does with that. Okay, so we finished the first tutorial. So let's go down the next one. I want to go through these and make sure they're still working. I think I did this last time I did a playthrough, but it's worth doing it again. So outposts. Alright, so then this should pop up in a second here if we exit. Converting a settlement to an outpost makes it a military base, which will house and supply soldiers for your army. Only martial, municipal, recreational, and residential plots can be built in outposts. All other plot types in the outpost will be converted to martial plots. Now, you can override this setting if you don't like it. There is a setting in the holotape to let you turn, or in MCM, to let you turn that feature off. Instead of settlers, an outpost will recruit and house soldiers for your army. Any settlers living here already can be conscripted into your army, sent away to live in a regular settlement, or can stay and offer support to your army by working plots. Caravan connections will automatically be made with any allied or vassal settlements with caravan services to provide food, water, and building materials. Okay. Convert a settlement to an outpost with a warplanner's desk. All right. So this one already is one, so we can't do it here. But I was going to look at the recruitment radio. Okay, well, who do we have available right now? Attack dog, wasteland assaulter, wasteland shotgunner, wasteland sniper. Okay, we're actually going to do something. We're going to return. We're going to go change army units. Next unit type. Attack dog, wasteland assaulter. Okay, so here we can set our default recruit, which will make it so that instead of just getting civilian conscripts, we actually get something more interesting. So we're going to do assaulter, sure. Make default recruit. There we go. And exit. There we go. So now our people will come out with a little bit of decent gear.
Hey, thanks again for giving us a place to stay. It was real nice of you.
What we'll want to do is make sure we have a armory as well. So let's get that set up here.
I'm not so worried now that you're here, General.
Alright, let's do this. Choose building plan. Armory. There we go. And I remember building a bunch of martial plots one day, so I switched a bunch to martial. Yes, keep that option. Thank you. Hey, good hanging out up there, April. Alright, where did I put that other one? Is it on the other side of this building over here, maybe?
Thank you again for
Oh no, same side. Just did a back and forth. Uh-oh, uh-oh. fall in the water there. Not paying attention. Okay, what do we got going on over here? Well, except a lot of fences. We have got a pile of rocks.
My back hurts, my feet
What
hurt,
is this?
Everything hurts.
This is somebody's house. I guess that's fortified. Well, alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and build... We're going to build ourselves a recruitment center as well. And then I really need to build a bunch more beds. So, we'll go with you. Alright, where's my ASAM sensor? Oh, there it is. Alright, we want choose building plan. Oh, I think it already selected recruitment center. Perfect. Nice. Perfect. And then since we got recruitment center, we're going to get some extras. So let's go ahead and build some beds to make sure we can get a few more folks. Alright, hold on a second. We're going to do some floors here. Gonna fill in this hole. Oh, where did that build? Say that did not build anywhere where I wanted it because I'm flying around here with Workshop Plus. There we go. Alright, and then we will go ahead and just throw some bunks down here. Oh, what is this? Get this out of here. Hold on, where's the sensor on this guy? We'll just turn this guy into a marshal. There's a few options for marshal interiors. Customize plot. Change plot type. Marshal. There we go. Oh god, listen to all those explosions. Some beds. Look at all these space for bunk beds we got here. All the soldiers. This place is gonna be loaded. We're gonna make it crash. Why is it triggering every time? Did we bug it out? No, I just got lucky there. Oh, floating one. Alright, we're just going to get it to a nice even 40 here. And we'll have room to grow. There we go.
Not to sound ungrateful in that.
Ooh, I do not like how I built this. Alright, let's spin this thing around. Alright, hold on. Where is the... There it is. Snap off. I don't remember if this place gets bigger, so it might just take over our desk later, but that's okay.
To have a positive outlook on the future for once.
On the modern page, season changes an ambitious project to add functional dynamic seasons to the game. Oh, that's really neat. We got a UNSS 2X America Rising playthrough. I've been waiting for Adelino to add SS2 support to America Rising. He keeps telling me he's going to do it, but I don't think he's had the time for it. Should mention the off switch and the pop-ups. Maybe. I tend to avoid that just because the pop-ups are already quite deep in language. So it's almost like I'm relying on the meta expectation that everything we put in the mod is optional. You make it difficult to turn to Skyrim after these FO4 streams. Get me into the Fallout mindset. Yeah, I know. It's a tough one. And that's the downside of juggling between all these games on my streams and stuff. If I'm hoping to inspire folks to play the mods, and I'm playing all different ones. Pile of Rocks' Wasteland Adventures, Hobbit Hole. Okay. Okay, what was our actual objective? Oh yeah, I gotta go convert a settlement. So I gotta figure out which one I want to do. So let's take a look. So I got to post here and here. So ideal the situation is to have them spread out enough so that I can operate my assaults and cover the whole map. So I'm thinking Taffington would be a good one because that'll get us a big section we don't have yet, and we're not really using it for anything anyway. So yeah, this seems like a perfect one. Holy cow, Sledge, 135 from settlement building. That's hilarious. Oh, is the Idiot Savant a percentage chance based on your luck skill? I did not. Let me read that. Oh, we have a perk point. Didn't know that either. Where is Idiot Savant? Let's see here. Randomly receiving bonus XP. Lower your it's lower intelligence is greater your chance on higher luck. Our how bad is our intelligence? It's 3. It's pretty low, so we have a pretty good shot. Because I just got it up. I think I had started out with a 2, maybe. Maybe I did start out with 3. I must have started it with 3. I couldn't. I really should have started it at 2 though. I really just wanted medic because I love the overkill on the stim packs. It does look like we can grab another point in ricochet though. Chance of filling your crit meter too. Ooh. Ricochet, like we have a test save that we use that Too Large Pepperoni, our lead QA at KGC, had made for SS2, and it has all of the perks on it. And man, when that Ricochet perks so often when you're doing the Chapter 3 battles. Okay, so what does the tutorial say? I want to make sure, because this is something we did a little bit in HQ. We tinkered with the wording in the tutorials to make sure it's clear. So convert to a settlement with an outpost. Convert a settlement to an outpost with a war planner's desk. Okay, cool. So let's build a war planner's desk. Actually, you know what I should do before that? Is I should actually build a city plan here, because then when I switch it over to an outpost, it'll convert all the plots. So let's do that first. Let's go ahead and build one of these. We need screws and aluminum, or I need a packed desk. I may actually have one in my inventory. Let's check. Do I have a packed? No, I don't right now. Okay, we're gonna go. I'm gonna also grab a settler to send over here. So let's see where we have a lot of extra people. I mean, probably Starlight. 50 people is crazy. Yeah, we'll go snag somebody from Starlight. Kaz, my ASAM isn't working. No one is tidying my lounge. Yeah, you're gonna have to once you get that thing finished, definitely put it up on the web somewhere, like on an imager, and we can show it to chat. Kaz is making a life-size ASAM sensor IRL right now. 3D printed, yeah. I assume you're not going to have a real working screen on there. Maybe you will. Maybe you're an engineer. Maybe you're going to go crazy with it. ASAP, I think Settlement Dead Zone Fixes is the mod you were referencing earlier. Maybe is it who made it? Because that might tell me who it is. You got pictures of it on web? Nice. Outpost at the castle managed to fit 71 soldiers there. Nice. Oh, hey, Captain. How's it going? Glitch Finder made that one? Okay. Well, if Glitch Finder made it, it can be trusted. Glitch Finder is quite good.
Get more beds here. Tired of hearing people bitch and moan about it.
Alright, let's see if we can find who is not working right now. Do I have you doing anything? let's see. You are unemployed. Guess what, Isaiah? You've just signed up to be our Tapping Boathouse leader. Move. There you go. Alright, who else is unemployed right now? Uh-oh. Oh no, I think we're crashing. No! Alright, well, we'll have an autosave from right before I fast travel, so not the end of the world. But search results. What did I search? Alright, FSC, F4IC. Alright, stand by so we don't get dinged for playing menu music. It's created by 10 Hats. Okay. How old is that one, Canuck? Oh no, you have McAfee. Probably not intentionally. I think I got dinged with installing some software, and it says you get a free trial of McAfee, and I didn't notice it. All right, I'll bring you guys back in just a moment here. I'm gonna make sure we don't crash again when I head to Starlight. Alright, should be good now. Original upload, November 2021. Okay, so I don't know if that's still up to date or not, but I guess it should be. Says it's SS2 compatible, that's good. That's the wrong mod. Oh, okay. You find another one? We should find the best one that people think is good to suggest to people. Because whatever folks want to, I mean that's like one of those ones that's probably a mod that fixes the settlement boundaries. Like that might be important enough to help new players. I might want to add that to the Sim Settlements Vortex collections. Original upload January 2023. Okay, so that's not terribly old, like in Fallout 4 terms. Okay, I'm gonna avoid. Oh, you know what we'll do? We will no, I can't recruit him and send him there. Okay, I think it's going in and out of workshop mode is what crashed me.
Sounds like Ellie needs to.
Because this place is overloaded, but
back to the office next chance we get.
Thanks, Nick. All right, move. Let's send you to Taffington.
Someone's coming. Who's there?
Who's attacking us? Oh, some raiders. You are not going to last long. I will take your stim packs, thank you. And shotgun shells. Took a quick look at a Taffington boathouse. Fixed mine and went back to our mistake. Ah, okay. What's broken in Taffington?
Nice to see the wastes haven't gutted you yet.
Wait.
Otherwise,
Freeze.
might be eating a few bullets.
Don't care
Work
much
to
about
do.
me. That place
talk
is
now.
nothing but trouble.
What is happening with this guy?
I lost track of how many blisters I got.
Well, buddy, you're recruited. You get to come to our military since you're unemployed. Wonder if it's all... Nope, you're an organics collector. Alright. Horticulturist. Okay. What you two?
Huh?
You are not doing anything. How about
Crops
Nick?
coming in pretty good.
Nick is also unemployed. Okay. Well, you two will make great soldiers. Move to Taffington. Actually, I can make him the leader to the city plan. Perfect. There we go. Cleared out all the people just slacking over here, and got Tavington good to go. I think that's when the guy was frozen like that, he was doing like the fall animation. So it was like he couldn't find a floor. But I've never seen them do that and then just freeze stiff. It's pretty funny. Okay, so now I'm going to drop a save since we just had a crash, and you never know with this game. Oh, I forgot to do a freaking packed planner's desk. Okay, we're gonna have to go back somewhere to do that. Okay, cool it, dog meat, cool it. Alright, we'll go not to Starlight since it's... Although it'll be a little better now that we knocked off a few people from there. Go to Sanctuary, though. He's just going to be in my army permanently in that pose. That'd be pretty funny. If he's just gliding around the battlefield like that. And then just be bullets flying from his... from the gun floating in the corner by his hand. Oh, the mod just fixes the dead zone specifically for Taffington. But that other one you found, by 10 hats, that fixes all of them? Is that the idea? I should definitely put that on my short list of potential mods for the starter packs, just to help folks out. Because it's one of those ones that frequently people don't realize is an issue in the base game. With how big plots are, I think a lot of folks end up building them close to the edges. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's first look in here. We're going to need... Well, I can take that purified water and sell it. Ooh, and we'll take the capsules. Hey, I'm going to need some ASAM sensors, too, for this mission. I guess I can just craft those here, too, right? Where is this? Let's just do some crafting here. We're going to go... We're going to do a box of sensors, which we are short on fiber optics. Okay. How about... Packed City Planner's Desk? That we can do. Okay, so the ASAM sensors are going to be a problem. Actually, I may have enough in my inventory. Let's just check that. Whoa! Got to see my bald head there. Okay, I got 11. Okay, so I just build 9 more. Oh, I don't have enough fiber. I don't have enough fiber optics for that though. So we're going to need to go shopping. But I guess I might as well just make the ones I can. Sensors. We'll build as many as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we will see if Carla's here. She might sell some, and then we can head to town and see if we can buy some. Huh? Worst case, we can buy some fiber optics. Carla.
Huh?
Hey, Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
Let's see what you got.
I got a little bit of everything.
Hey, look at that. Is that exactly enough? Oh, that would be amazing if that's exactly enough. Let's see here. Junk. It is. Wow. Carla coming in clutch. And then while we're in here, we might as well check for the good stuff. Thanks, lady.
Got a dangerous look about Diamond City one of these days. You ain't here for me. Biggest town.
Okay, off to Taffington we go. We got all the stuff we need.
I ever saw.
Siaba, gonna start a new game of America Rising 2 and some settlements. That's awesome. I hope one day we Adelino does a tie-in. I think it'd be really fun. It doesn't make any sense, but it would be fun to have them as a faction you could recruit to take on the Gunners. That would be fun. Or if nothing else, even just the ally part once you have HQ, where you could have them be an ally. Okay, oh, we gotta do the drop the pack city planner's desk first. HQ going to work. Alright, so we need a drop the desk. There we go. Let that spawn all its bits. And then we will assign a leader. We'll go ahead and assign Nick. Oh, his card didn't show up. What's going on here? Okay. Well, we will just build the city plan anyway. Alright, I'm trying to remember. Ooh, what's this? Honest Tavern Boathouse, full city plan. Designer's description. 28 beds. Got a lot of recreational plots and some storage. That's a holy cow, that defense. Okay. I like the bed count. Alright, we're going to just build basics, I think, though. Okay, and build. Yep, tear it all down. Alright, let's see what our magical song we get is here. Do I have to exit immediately, or can we go in cinematic mode? Really got to add a streamer-friendly version to this that just cuts the Fallout 4 sound.
Goodness. You smell that? Is that coming from the water, or did we stumble into a crime scene?
What the heck? Okay, we didn't even get offered.
God only knows what might be living down there.
So usually when this happens, when you get things spawned inside each other, it's because the SS2 or Workshop Framework couldn't detect that the previous one existed in the same position, so it spawned a new one, and then the physics make it go crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and build a war planner's desk now. Alright, we need screws for this one too. Damn it. Should have bought some screws. Alright, well Carla's probably going to be gone now, so we're going to go to Diamond City. I can pick up some more ammo. Please, Lord Todd, let us have separate tabs for keys and books in our inventory next game. Does Starfield still mix those together? I actually don't remember.
You're getting pretty chummy with that reporter, huh? Careful.
Percy.
We're so delighted you've chosen us for your shopping needs. We buy and sell everything. From everyone. Always.
I'll take a look, sure.
The highest quality available.
Okay, what do you got for us? Let's see, we'll need some more ammo. And we might as well take armor rounds too. Once in a while I like to bust that thing out. Not quite as effective as starting a battle with a nuke, but pretty close. And then we need screws. Okay, I guess they don't sell individual, right? I gotta find them in the list of parts. So there's one screw. 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be plenty. I guess I don't need the globe then. Just grab two desk fans works. Whew, that's expensive. Alright. And what time is it? They're not open yet? Okay. Well, we got a bunch of rounds, so back to Taffington. We're on a mission here. Oh, we already got a new recruit, because I think we started out with 4. We've got 5 now. Oh, should probably put on an actual weapon here just in case. All right. Hey, there we go. We can build our war planner's desk. I guess we should put it inside here. I guess it doesn't need to be. It'll be on the porch, so that's fine. Yes, convert to an outpost. Conscript a soldier from the settlement population. All right. So one of the things I have on my list, and I just wrote it down on a new list today, is I would love to have an option somewhere on here, maybe on the recruitment radio, maybe on the manage empire, somewhere on here that's just like recruit everyone here. Like just recruit the whole team. Instead of making you run around and do it. Like I don't mind it early. The individual just has like a tutorial to let you know that like, hey, we're not going to just force everyone to be a soldier, but like once you get into it and you understand how it works, it's like there's gonna be a lot of times, excuse me, like this where you're just gonna be like, yeah, I want them all.
Never known a raider to show mercy.
Wish I could say I had half the guts you do. Standing up to a creature twice your size, that's no joke.
Got a minute? It's the only way to ensure the safety of the Commonwealth.
Okay.
Okay, soldiers are assigned roles and provide additional benefits to determine what objects they can be assigned to. Roles are assigned automatically, or you can explicitly choose what role your soldier has by activating the manage option of them. Okay. Assault a settlement to establish a new outpost. Alright, first we gotta
Can I
finish
ask you
this.
something? I know you're in a tough situation here, but lives are at stake. Please, help me.
Got it.
You know you have too many companions when they rain from the sky while you're in build camp? Oh, are you using one of the mods that's like,
Need to find more smokes.
one of the mods that lets you have multiple followers?
Hi there. We need your help.
Okay, but only because I agree.
Alright, who are we missing here? Oh, yeah, locked door.
Nice.
Alright, so that's 3D. Who are we missing? Did we recruit this person over here?
I knew you would help us. Hi there. We need your help.
Sure.
Thank you. And then I think Nick is the one we didn't recruit yet. Oh wait, what about this guy? Who are you?
We told him to take a flying leap, now that we had the Minutemen backing us up.
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
Okay, so you've already been recruited. How about
Nick?
Time to hit the road?
Not now.
Well, I'll be around if you change your mind. Time to hit the road?
Not now.
Well, I'll be around if you
I
change
wonder,
your mind.
I know it's possible to recruit them. What? I can't remember how we do this. I don't know if this is another one of those location things, or if it's a case of his particular stack. I gotta wait till I'm further along in the quest line. Okay, what is that? Oh, that's from this plot that's not finished building. What plot is this? We're gonna refresh it. Well, actually, I guess I should look which one it is. Oh, no, there it goes. It just had, oh, this is an XV. So it looks like just some of the stages are misset so that it built the what do you call it? The turret before it built the building. Whoops. Okay, so now we have to start an assault. We're going to go ahead and go in here. And we're going to manage the queue. You have no soldier recruitment queue. Oh, that's right. Recruit soldiers. Alright, so we already set our default unit to assaulter, so we'll just grab some of these guys. Q unit. Next unit type. Q unit. Q unit. And then return. There we go. See how many beds they have here. So we have 5 people now, 9 beds. We're going to need to add a few. Oh, we just did 4 recruits, so. But we can go ahead and throw down some more. There's definitely space in here. Oh, man. Maybe not so much. Well, this lady, having a real bad day. What is going on there? Oof. I guess there's not so much room up here. You really crammed him in there. Okay, here we go. They can sleep in this kitchen area. Wait, is this a plot? No. Okay, that's just a bed crammed in the corner. All right, then we will scrap this. Put another one here. Come on, there was a good spot. Even though I can just put things wherever I want, it's so satisfying to get it to light up green. Like, I gotcha, game. Come on. I know there's a good spot right in here somewhere. All right, fine. Fine. I feel like this couch would make a nice bed, too. You know what? Sorry, guys. No couches for you. We're in war times. And one more for good measure. 15 feels like a nice round number. This little corner. Wait a second. Checking for plots in here. There's one there, but not over here. There we go. Okay. Much better shape. Alright, now we gotta run assault to take one. So let's drop a save again. And let's look and see where is an outpost we don't have yet. County Crossing's got people living in, and I don't want to attack that one. I'm looking for one that has, like, enemies in it at the start. There's not really a lot, are there? A lot of them are pre-taken over by actual people, just a couple. Do I already take... I think we already took to make a plane, yeah. Mirelurk, Murkwater could work. Let's see, because Nordhagen has people by default. County Crossing has 2 people by default. Finch Farm has people. Slog has people. Greentop. Does Greentop have people? I think it does. Pretty sure it does. Oh, I know one that doesn't. What's it called? Haven't been to it yet. Not Coastal Cottage. What is that one? I can see it in my head, but I can't think of the name of Crew Manor. Where is Crew Manor? I can go that and do that one. Just gotta find it first. There it is. And it looks like the gunners have it right now, so perfect. Let's go take it from them. Alright, so we'll go to Imperial Parking. I don't know if we have... I don't know if Taffington's quite close enough to it, though. But we'll find out, I guess. Yeah, Lighthouse could work, too. You're right. Because that's got Children of Adam to start. Okay, alright, so we're just gonna walk across this big long bridge. Oh, but there's that. Isn't there a big deadly robot over here somewhere? And there he is. Right there. Oh, wrong one. Not this one. Oh, it was too slow. Too slow. Well, I guess you can't hit the fusion cord until he exposes it anyway, right? Give us your fusion course. Oops. Alright, I'm going to mark this spot with a custom marker so I can stop opening my map. Is that another one? Jeez. Alright, hold on a second. No! Dog meat. Yeah, I need one too, buddy. Let's try that again. Sure, we'll just take all the junk. I'm so glad they got that. By default, the companions don't die. And there would have been one dead pup. That was jarring to get used to in Skyrim again. Forgot that they designed that game to be followers are disposable. Like they in their heads they thought people were going to just hire adventurers as cannon fodder, and then they would die and replace them. But the most shocking one was the dog in Skyrim. Did not expect that one to be mortal. Had to console command that nonsense away. Mr. Gutsy over here too, huh? Every time I hear the Brotherhood, it's always like, how long until we hear it crash? Okay, we're gonna get to that point, and then crew is right over there. Yeah, well, that's some high quality LOD. What's going on there? Oh, we got ferals, huh? Alright, good. You guys can land and come clean up the town. Oops. Oh wait, the Brotherhood fighting the Gunners right now? That's perfection. Soften them up, boys. Speaking of soften them up, can I get a good perch in here? Oh, that's a mannequin. Follow the blue lasers. Oop, there's some guys. Got one. Can't detect me at all. Fantastic. You can tank a lot of shots though in those power armor. They're not even reacting. They're not even doing like combat run around. They're just like, yeah, I guess we're dead. Headshot like a champion. Not that time. Okay, well, that's a good start. All right, let's. How is it that the Brotherhood is still alive? All right, let's see if we can. Crew Manor, fantastic. I guess I'll drop a save. No outposts in range. Okay, I thought that might have been the case. Wasn't sure. Okay, so then I guess we need to go grab one of these settlements. Is Kingsport closer? I don't think it is. I think it would be even further. Isn't Kingsport like up here somewhere? That's probably even further than Tavington. Debating what to do here. I don't want to attack. I feel like I can't attack one of these settlements just to vassalize them. I guess I could do it with like county crossing. Oh, I'm supposed to attack as an outpost though. Well, I guess they will enslave the slog, so we can do that. All right, let's go to. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. This is how you can tell the range. If you hover over this, they'll get that icon if they're within range. Okay, we'll go back to Tappington. We'll just do one from the desk, see what our options are. When in doubt, use the War Planner's desk.
We really are grateful for the help.
Thank you, I appreciate you saying that. Alright, let's quick save. Alright, establish outpost. Alright, what are our options in range here? Nuke World Red Rocket shouldn't be on there, that's weird. Okay, there's a bug. Dalton Farm shouldn't be on there either. I haven't even been to Far Harbor. What is going on here? Okay. Hold on. We're gonna cancel here. We're gonna do save DLC settlements in assault target list. I don't know if that's the settlements are actually showing up as available or if it's just applying the wrong name. So it could be a case of this is a display bug versus an actual bug. For now, we'll just assume that these are being displayed correctly and just we won't select two of those because God knows what problems that would cause. I think we're going to go with the slog. Assault target.
Tighten up, you pansies.
Thanks, Isaiah. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, oh, here's where I was going to show you guys that this is a bug we were getting last week visually, where no matter what, it would say not enough resources, and now it correctly just shows the list and says continue assault. Start assault. Pay cost and commence. And folks should start zapping over there. Conquer the slog. Okay, we're going to meet over there. I guess we'll walk from Green Top. Or at least it showed I selected the slog by name and it worked. Because if all of those names where it was showing Nuka World and Dalton, if that was a case of it was misnaming everything, then I would have assumed that we would have got a totally random other settlement, not the slog. So it likely does actually think that Dalton and Nuka are correct targets for some reason. It was very odd. Is there any problem the game will give you when the gunners take someone as part of your group? There is not, no. It's all, oh god! Well then. Sorry, dog meat, but this has to be done. And then we can finish off with this. Gotcha, boy. Don't worry, dog meat will recover you from a rocket to the back. Anyway, I was saying, no, there's no notification if it's not your settlement. You will just pop over there, and if you scout out the area, you will see that they are wandering around. That's one of the things we try to do with story only of when you come out of your little chapter 3 coma, they warn you that the gunners have been very busy. I hope I actually killed a gunner there and didn't I didn't actually confirm. I might have killed a random captive.
How many bullets? Shit.
Check. Okay, good. It was a conscript. Oof. It looked like he was sitting on the couch throwing a grenade at me. That was pretty funny. Ooh, thanks for the frag grenades, bud.
Let's see.
Wait, he's still just playing with his toys in there? Completely ignoring the battle going on. That's fantastic. Yeah, what just happened? That was some crazy physics. Oh, good. They've attracted the forge, too. Okay, sure. Let's go take it. Wait. There's somebody down. There's somebody down. Who is it? Who is it? Come on. Let me find the injured. I think we were too late to stop the injury. Couldn't find them. Oh. didn't mean to crit the arm, but... You get everybody?
Where'd that fucker go?
Somebody's still up there. Oh. You know, after having played Fallout 3 again for the last few weeks, I really wish we had that car warning. Fallout 3. I died far too many times from random exploding cars I didn't know were there. Ah, B+. Took an injury. Still fighting some more folks over there, I can hear. Taking some notes. Alright, so I think last week we talked about I think it would be a nice quality of life improvement to have a little HUD element somewhere on the screen when you're not necessarily in outpost, when you're just out in the world, that shows if you are in range of an outpost that could do an assault, if you have enough troops, if you got enough resources, all that kind of stuff that you usually don't find out until after you try an assault. And I think, like, I just wrote a note for myself that it would be cool if I had that, to have it tied to only display when you equip the binoculars of the flare gun, because that means you're interested in assault. That way it doesn't have to take up space on your screen all the time. Like, it would, you know, you don't... The more stuff I add to the screen, like, the harder it is to see what's going on in the game. So having it context sensitive like that, I think would be nice. Alright, let's loot some bodies, and then, what is our... We have one more task for this quest, and we'll do that to finish it up, so we can have a... Give me all this ammo. We need to donate it or sell it. My caps are doing surprisingly well. We're over 10,000. I think it's because I actually remembered to loot some workbenches. He's got a paintbrush. Interesting choice, sir.
Tighten this.
Oh, I see you hiding in the bushes here, buddy. Alright. Oh. Okay, and then... No, we're not looking. Now we're looking to talk to you. What do we got here? Worker. Alright, let's recruit one of these guys. Recruitment clipboard.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Go ahead.
That didn't work. Alright, how about you?
Welcome to the Slog.
Oh, this is going to start the quest, right?
Bog in the Commonwealth. So what do you think of the place?
It's pretty clever, making a tarberry bog out of an old swimming pool.
I appreciate your saying so. When I came across this place, it was the first time I'd seen anything like it. It seemed like a shame not to use it for something. You've probably noticed it's only ghouls around here.
I used to live in Diamond City, until that rat bastard mayor threw me and all the other ghouls out. I decided that we ghouls should have a place where we could feel welcome, and that's mainly why I started up this farm.
It looks like you've done well for yourselves.
It's a good start, yeah, and I'm proud of all the work we've done. Still, I think we can do more. What if this place could be more than just a refuge for ghouls who aren't welcome elsewhere? What if it could also be an example of what we can do when we put our minds to something and work together? We want this to be a place that everyone looks forward to visiting, with smiling faces, good bargains, and great produce.
Ooh, bad news for you, buddy.
Take a second look, you know?
We're turning this into an outpost.
See that we're not monsters.
I think it's a great idea.
You really
We'll just
think
lie to
so?
him. We'll let him think
Because if you
good thoughts
do,
for now.
We could definitely use some help.
We can't sell tarberries without traders. And trade caravans need safe roads. There's a gang of super mutants that's been preying on anyone who comes near their turf, including traders. It'd be a great help to us if you could take care of those brutes once and for all.
I'll take care of those super mutants. I promise.
Good. I didn't know what we were going to do.
Okay. Let's see here. I thought we turned this into an outpost. Let me build a, if I have the stuff, a War Planner's desk. Oh, you do have the stuff. Alright, this workbench is nice and loaded. Appreciate it. Okay, it is an outpost. Okay, cool. Alright, and then... So I have to just figure out why my conscription wasn't working with those guys. And we'll do this. I guess I should have done that first. We should have built the... well, we could just pack this desk up. Hold on a second. So it's... What's the option to do that? Was there not an option for that? I thought there was a way to... I thought I had set up a way to pack up the desks. Hold on a second. Is it only on the city desk that we can do that? Oh, you do it from the terminal. And then I don't think we have to do it. We don't have a way to do it in the War Planner's desk. So what I got to do then is store this. There we go. And then we can start a city plan. ROTC slog. ROTC slog might work as a... Well, it has upgrades, though. That makes it awkward for if I'm going to start adding beds and stuff. Yep, pay and build, please. Don't know where I got all those ASAM sensors. Or I got another 20 ASAM sensors, but... Oh, we had a whole box, apparently. I just didn't notice it. Okay, then. Oh, we can't play the Fallout 4 theme in Fallout 4. Not if we don't want our videos claimed by some random company. Nonsense. It's probably going to pop me right back up into that mode again. Might actually be okay if it pops me back into cinematic mode as long as we get a different song. Nope. Bad roll. We have 3 songs in that queue. We've got one we had custom made, the Fallout 4 theme, and then one from Scott Buckley. So I think another thing last week we did was we were looking through the castle, and you guys pointed out that there were some floating items in the city plan from that might have been 2 weeks ago, honestly. But I went to fix that. Like, I loaded up our original save file from when we were designing chapter 3, and then I exported it. And for some reason, when it exports, the wiring gets all screwy. So I'm so happy to see that the wiring is working in general, and it was just something funky with that save file. Because I cannot get the... So I wasn't able to update the city plan to fix the floating items because it breaks all the wiring. I'm not sure why. Okay, so... Now, because we did the conversion to outpost after the city plan, I think... I can't remember if the city plan overrides the requirement, the limitations on plot types. I don't remember. It might. Just going to do a quick scan. Recreational are good. Yeah, see, it's still made commercial, so we'll switch. Oops, nope, not building plan. We're going to switch this over to change these plot types. Yeah, city plans are how you can override the limitations without having to turn off the option. What do we got here? Customize plot, change plot type, marshal. What do we got here? Recreation are fine. Residential's fine. A lot of recreational, a lot of residential. More marshal up front here. What's this guy? Residential. Alright, I'm trying to remember how... oh, yes, I know there's a stairway somewhere. We wouldn't have built on the roof without also giving you access to it. What do we got up here? Let's see. We've got... recreational... municipal... what is this guy? Marshal. Marshal interior. I think... I might switch this guy over to a... marshal as well. We need some 2x2 options. Alright, now we can rebuild our war planner's desk. Oops. Alright, now let's try the recruitment clipboard again. Oh, we've already got it equipped. Okay, let's see if we can actually convert one of these folks to a soldier. Let's see. How about you?
I'd like to trade some items.
Nope, not you. How about you?
Can we trade a few things?
Okay.
No, not interested.
Just looking to trade a little.
Sure thing.
No, thank you. Anybody here interested?
Let's trade some things.
I might have to check the
Sure.
requirements on this as well to see why these guys aren't.
If you've got caps, I've got goods.
No.
Not today.
And then who do we got hanging out over here? Oh, that's why.
I just want to trade a few things.
No, we don't. Not really. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is I'm going to make another save here. And I'm going to call this one save can't conscript the slog. I'll have to go check the settings requirements to see why that is. They may be intentional, maybe because they're unique NPCs. I don't recall. But that's a good place to stop for tonight. We're actually over on my time for the evening. I get so sucked into these playthroughs. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. I will be back on Sunday, probably with some more Fallout 3 via Tale of Two Wastelands. Been really enjoying playing that. So yeah. Oh, let's see. I've got a couple questions I missed here. Hold on a second. I'll answer those before we sign off for the night. Could you just remove the Fallout 4 theme music from the pool to prevent that from happening? I could, but I think for people who aren't streaming, there's no reason to. I've had it on my... I had it in SS1. I just never made it in SS2 as a streamer-friendly mode where I just made sure no music that was copyrighted played. But the whole Fallout 4 music thing is stupid. It's just because Bethesda won't defend their copyright for some reason. I don't understand why. Young Sage, I heard the mod has an unlock cheat on the holotape. If I plan to make a character that doesn't fit the quest line, could I use the unlock sheet and disable Jake so there's no quest, or will... you can just get access to all the features, yeah, without having to do the quest line. Disabling Jake... you'd have to do that with console, and if you're on a console, if you're playing on Xbox, there's no really way to do that. So there's no way to disable Jake built into the mod, but you can just unlock all the stuff. Let's see, what does M8R complex sorter quest and radio tags create issues with quests for SS2? That's what I've heard, because it tries to tag the quest names, but I think a lot of folks have figured out that that's a problem with SS2. For some reason, when you tag our quest names, it breaks them. We don't know why. There's nothing special about our quests. We build our quests the same way anybody else builds a quest, but for whatever reason, if you add a little image before them, it breaks the quest. So I would assume that they have some sort of like, what would you call it? An exception for SS2 to avoid it, but maybe not. How would I know they would make a good soldier or not? I mean, basically that any of the NPCs will work as soldiers. There's really, NPCs in Fallout are pretty generic. Like you could look at their, I guess you could look at their health, but most NPCs have the same health, so it's not super used. Like for settlers, it's not really useful. But you can see like this person's got 190, but their stats really have no impact. It's one of those things. I actually have that on my wish list of like making stats matter for combat, but I would have to invent a whole new combat system for Fallout 4 for that. Like it's not just something I can do quickly and easily. But you can see everybody's got 190 health, so it really doesn't matter. So it's more about what equipment you give them will determine if they're going to be a good soldier. So where it matters is recruiting people for HQ. That matters. The higher their stats, the better. Let's see. All right. Yep, that's okay. Caught up with everybody's tagged questions. Thank you guys for joining me. I will catch you all on Sunday.